Hey Pisces, welcome to your general tarot reading. So today we're going to start off by pulling 2 oracle cards and then we'll move into the tarot for you guys. So as I start shuffling, if you guys want to go ahead and check out that description box below, you'll find all the information you need down there. Also down there is a link to my Etsy shop. If you're interested in gemstone jewelry, I do hand make all the items myself and there's always free shipping on every item. Today I'm actually wearing my hematite necklace. You can see it does come in different lengths if you're interested in that kind of jewelry. Just check out that link below. If by chance, Pisces, this reading doesn't resonate or you're looking for further guidance, check out your playlist. There's many timeless readings there for you. And as always, all of the decks that I use in this video are linked below as well if you're interested in finding out more about them. Alright, so we're going to start off with the Archangel Metatron Self-Mastery Oracle deck. And then we'll pull some from the Animal Druid Oracle deck, and then we'll move into the tarot. Spirit, we ask for the highest messages and guidance for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We have Fire, Dragon Strength, number 19. 19 breaking down to a 10. We can see a lot of red, orange, and yellow. So the bottom 3 chakras here are highlighted. Your root, your sacral, and your solar plexus chakra. What I feel here is that you guys are having to dig deep right now into your inner strength, into your emotional state, and also your stamina is kind of what I get. It's almost like you guys are putting in a lot of effort on something, a lot of drive, a lot of ambition, and you're really having to hone in on your energy and your inner warrior, your inner strength here. With that fire, that's, you know, connected to your ambition, your drive. Very powerful energy coming off of that card. Some of you may have like an affinity for dragons, or maybe you've been noticing, you know, different types of dragons or symbols of dragons lately. We also have this triangle too, which I connect that always to the throat chakra. So you guys are probably standing up for yourselves as well, really starting to speak out, and not just speak, but believe the truth that you're speaking. Believe in your gifts, your abilities. Believe that you have the ability and capability to create your own reality the way that you want it. I'm also getting, you know, starting to really believe that you can make something happen, reach a goal, or even, you know, start a new business or start something new. Let's see what else comes with that. Also with the number 10, that's your transition into a new cycle, the ending of something. And that's kind of where I was getting that inner strength. Like you guys have been in this cycle for the long haul. It's been an extremely long cycle of learning lessons, of learning how to pick yourself back up again, how to move forward, doing a lot of inner healing. And really just like tapping into, and I feel like no longer allowing your ego or your shadow side to bring you down, but using that as empowerment to drive you forward, as encouragement, as power instead of something negative, which is quite amazing, really. What else for Pisces, please? Sun, Moon, and Rising. Alright, one more shuffle. Yeah, we have the Stingray. Element of water, of course, you guys are a Pisces. It's all about that balance. So here on the Stingray, you can actually see all the colors of the chakra are lit up. So I feel like during this last cycle, these lessons that you were learning, it was more than likely lessons that had to do with that connect with your root chakra, your sacral chakra, your solar plexus chakra. So that's all about your stability, your security, your finances in the physical world, where you show up in the world and how you show up in the world. Also that emotional development, that balancing of the emotions, healing those traumas, really doing that inner child and inner shadow work. And then that solar plexus chakra, like we said before, that ambition, that drive, that self-power, self-encouragement. So it's like everything is lining up here now, and you're pointed in the right direction. You're now going up, which to me is, I almost get this sensation of being down like in the depths of the ocean. So you may have felt things were very dark for a very long time. And it was all a part of that cycle of learning, you know, how to pull yourself out. And now that you've learned those lessons down in the dark abyss, you're starting to rise up. And as you do that, your chakras, your energy is aligning. They're healing. They're being empowered and activated. And what that does is it shoots you up from the abyss of the ocean to where you're starting to gain more clarity. You're starting to feel more balanced. You're starting to feel more like yourself and more empowered and encouraged, and so much more self-confidence in your abilities and your capabilities in your physical reality. And that's all to do with that spiritual work, that self-work, the connections that you've had in your life, and all of the lessons surrounding those types of connections. All right, let's go ahead and pull some tarot. Very intense energy here. What I'm hearing here, Pisces, is that by the end of this, once you reach the surface of, you know, the ocean, or the break of the water into the air, it's like you're going to be unstoppable. Nothing is going to be able to stop you. And really, the only thing that was stopping you before was all of that emotion, all of your own energy, your own thoughts. That was the only thing weighing you down. And now that you're aligning and you're learning and you're becoming more encouraged and empowered, nothing can stop you from moving forward, from reaching your goals, whether that's in love, that's in your spiritual ascension, your spiritual gifts, your job, your career, your financial abundance. No matter what the way is, it doesn't really matter. The fact is that all of these things are aligning for you, and you're being skyrocketed or propelled up to that air where there's clarity, and you can basically create whatever it is that you're going to want to create here. It's like catching fresh air, like a big breath of air after you've been holding it for freaking ever. It's going to feel amazing once you hit this point. And this is what's coming in for you. This is what you've been working on for a very long time. All right, what else for Pisces? I'm also getting that some of you have been practicing how to protect yourself, how to protect your energy from others. Because I know Pisces are... the majority of Pisces, I would say, are empaths. And so you've taken on a lot of other people's emotions. And I feel like that's part of the lessons that you've learned, is how to separate your own emotions and energy from that of others. And being able to do that and figuring that out, it's almost like a relief that you really don't carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. Like a lot of the deep hurt and trauma and emotional detachment is because of the overwhelming sensation of emotions that come from other people. And now that you're setting that boundary and you're figuring out what's actually yours, and you were able to heal that and release yourself from that, it's like a big weight is lifting off of your shoulders. And I feel like some of you may not even realize what is actually going on, but that's a part of the healing process and a part of what is actually going on, and why you're going to be feeling so much more free and lighter. All right, so we have the Nine of Wands. So again, a confirmation of that fire, the Dragon Strength card, the very long, winded cycle, I guess you could say here, that you've been going through. This is the Wounded Warrior card. You can see here she's sitting on top of the hill, and to me this is reflecting each one of these torches being lit. It's reflecting the light that you're shining within yourself, the light on the lessons that you've learned. It's like a spark of that wisdom from those lessons. With that lion, that's the courage, the strength. It's almost like it shines this huge light on who you really are, on how powerful you are, how courageous you are, how really gifted you are, Pisces. And it's like you're coming into that knowing of true self. And again, that connects back to that fire with that triangle. You're now starting to speak it. And the more you speak your truth, the more you believe your truth, your capabilities, your power, and you encourage yourself, the more that you align your energy, just like the stingray, and the further propelled you are. We have the Nine of Pentacles, so another number 9. The Page of Swords, all about that communication. Page of Cups, emotions. Five of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we have the Moon, the underlying energy, the Moon. So a lot of things that were hidden are now coming to light as you propel yourself forward towards the surface of that ocean, as you start to enlighten yourself. And use the wisdom that you've learned through your lessons to really start grasping at life, start progressing in life, whatever it is that you desire here. So with this Nine of Wands and the Page of Cups, the pages are about communication. It's about new energy. Now, some of these cycles that some of you Pisces have been dealing with, it could deal with children, younger energies, more immature energies. That could be because it is cups, so these are like the emotional connections, whether it's intimate partnerships, family, friendships, co-workers, any type of emotional connection to people. It's been a very long and difficult cycle that you have been dealing with these difficult emotions and energies. So it could have been a lot of heartbreaks, a lot of upsets, betrayals, things like that that hurt you or cut you on a deep emotional level. Let's get a little bit more about that. Tell us about that Page of Cups, please, for Pisces. So first out, we have the Queen of Swords in the reverse. So this is an energy of holding back, not speaking truth. That was part of this emotional lesson. And so this is you coming up into the Queen of Swords in the upright. Your connections have had to do with a lot of lies and deceit. People keeping things from you, not speaking the truth. That's where a lot of the lessons lied, within these emotional connections. So you may have been betrayed several times by people, lied to by people, or people lied about you. A lot of hateful, I feel like, things were probably said in different connections, or hurtful things were said in these connections. Then we have the Page of Pentacles, which is a messenger again. So the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. This definitely has affected your finances as well. But with the Page of Pentacles showing up with this Page of Cups, it's almost as if you couldn't get ahead in your financial life or your physical reality because of the emotional lessons, because of the emotional setbacks. And now with this King of Wands, we have you stepping into that fire, that dragon strength here. Absolutely connected, starting to speak your truth. You've gone through this cycle of these emotional connections, these lessons. You've learned what you need to learn, and you're now starting to speak how you feel. You're starting to align your energy with your emotional body, and so raise that emotional body up, releasing things, healing things on the emotions here. And this propels you forward, definitely. So here we have the Nine of Pentacles and then the Five of Wands. So the Five of Wands is all about that conflict, those opinionated people, or feeling the battle, especially when it comes to your sense of safety, security, finances, independence, things like that. So there was probably in this cycle a lot of conflict surrounding where you feel safe. So maybe you've had to start your life over a lot, or you've had to restart careers, getting like your sense of safety and security. So a lot of money going out, not a lot coming in, never feeling quite secure in your finances or where you're living or who you're with, the relationships and things like that. With the Nine of Pentacles coming out, this is saying that this is what is part of the lesson. So throughout the emotional lessons, we're also learning lessons about independence, safety, security. The only way that we can actually feel safe and secure is if we have felt unsafe and unsecure before. Otherwise, we wouldn't know the difference. And so one thing that Spirit's bringing up here, Pisces, is everything is on the same spectrum, okay? There is no bad and evil, or good and evil, or good and bad, or light and dark. It's on the same spectrum. So if you think about, especially with money here, okay, so you either have money or you don't have money. It's the same scale. And so with this energy, these lessons you've been learning, what you are being able to do in the very near future as you align, as you reach up to have that fresh breath of air, is you're aligning, you're raising that vibration. So you're literally taking the energy of, say, a lack of money, and you're raising that vibration up to having money. And it's the same with love and relationships and career and jobs and your spiritual gifts. Everything is on one spectrum of that or the other. Another example is love. Say you've had very difficult intimate partnerships. You're always being cheated on or lied to or betrayed here. Okay, well, the other spectrum of that is unconditional love, trust, honesty, a bond, really good vibrational match of emotions. You both love each other. So you have the higher vibration here and the lower vibration here. Well, you don't know or can't experience this unless you've experienced this. And so that's what you're also bringing. You're healing, you're learning those lessons, and as you rise, you're raising that vibration up so that you can experience the more positive aspects of intimate relationships. Same with family bonds, friendships. I think you guys got the point now. But that's part of the lesson here. So as you start to rise up, as you start feeling the energy, the weight of the world kind of dropping off your shoulders, and you are gaining this clarity, those differences, conflicts, fights are going to start easing. They're going to start ebbing away. Tell us about that Five of Wands. Yeah, so you have the Two of Cups in the reverse. So a lot of conflict could surround money and relationships, connections, vibrations. And then you have the Hierophant, which is that changing. The traditions, your belief system of what you deserve, of what's coming in, of what you can create. You're literally taking it from one side of that spectrum and raising it to the next. Making those changes within yourself and your own energy so that you can raise up. So that you can have improvement in your partnerships, your relationships, your bonds, your money, your career. Here we have the Page of Swords and the Queen of Cups. So again, another page. The Page of Swords is about communication, new information coming in, opportunity coming in, ideas, creativity, and I get very creative energy from this also. You have the Queen of Cups, which is also you, Pisces. This is you really gaining control over those emotions. That emotional energy, speaking your truth, standing up for what you believe, using your intuition as a guide. Tell us about that Queen of Cups, please. Yeah. So you have the Eight of Cups and the King of Cups. So graduating to that King of Cups. I feel like this is a process that you are going into here. Transferring from the Queen of Cups to the King of Cups. And all that really means, Pisces, is the Queens on one hand are internal. So this is you going from doing all of this internal work, emotional, physical, energetic work inside. And now with the King, this is making things happen in your physical reality, your manifestations, moving towards better. And you have that Eight of Cups, which is moving towards better, leaving the things that don't satisfy behind. And it's all because you're coming into your own power, your own encouragement, you're believing in yourself, you're speaking your truth, and you're not allowing your new beliefs to waver one bit. Okay, Pisces, so you guys have an amazing outcome. You guys can definitely expect some improvement in your relationships, in your finances, overall in your life in general. If you've been feeling a little bit heavy, just understand that this is what is going on. It's part of the process, but you are on the way to much better things. And also, I just want to say, if you guys are trying to manifest things, remember the spectrum here. Everything is one-sided or another-sided, okay? And all you have to do is bring that vibration up. A lot of times people think that healing is just letting go, releasing it, or cutting it out. Sometimes that's true, but especially when manifestation, we want to look at it as one spectrum or the other, okay? So if you're trying to bring in more money into your life, you may be down here because you have a lack of money, but understand that all you have to do is bring that vibration up, because the opposite of that is having money. Same with love. If you feel a lack of love in your life, the other spectrum is full of love. So use that in your visualizations when you're trying to manifest things. Keep that in mind. Absolutely powerful and beautiful reading, Pisces. Thank you guys so much for being here. Don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe button. I'll see you all next time.